Hello, my name is Janaea Kennedy. I am a realtor in Metro Atlanta and just wanted to share a quick little bit of information with buyers, especially first-time home buyers. I often get asked the question, how much money do I need to have and how much money should I be prepared to spend before closing? So I just wanted to share a few things with you. One, in the state of Georgia, when we submit offers, we present what's called earnest money. Earnest money is your money. It follows you through the closing and it follows you to the end of the transaction. It is the realtor's job to protect your earnest money and make sure that you do not lose it throughout the process. Earnest money is kind of good faith money. It lets the seller know that you are a serious buyer and that you have some skin in the game. Typically, I usually put in about 1% of the sales price or somewhere close to 1%. It really all depends on how aggressive we want to be. If we are offering a lower amount or asking for closing costs or asking for a bunch of things from the seller, then I may offer a little bit more earnest money than if we're just giving you a straight clean offer. But plan on about 1%. Now, there are some cases where your earnest money is at risk. If you decide, I don't want to buy the house anymore, and we're outside of our due diligence period, then your earnest money is at risk. You will probably lose it. Or if there is a finance and appraisal contingency and you're outside of those contingency dates and something goes awry, you will potentially lose your earnest money. Otherwise, that money is credited to you at closing and it reduces your bottom line. So if you were putting up $2,000 earnest money and you were supposed to bring $10,000 to the closing table, then that $10,000 is reduced by the amount of your earnest money. So in this example, you would only have to bring $8,000 to the table because you've already invested too. So again, it's your realtor's job to protect your earnest money throughout the transaction and make sure you're aware of all the deadlines and when your contingency periods are expiring. So that's earnest money. Then you have a home inspection and any other inspections that are necessary to feel comfortable about the property. So a home inspection the price will vary depending on the size of the home, the age of the home, and in some cases, the price of the home. But let's just say it's a 2,500 square foot home and it's about 200, 300,000, fairly new home or, not too old of a home. Then more than likely that is going to be about $400 or so. But again, your realtor will let you know up front if this is the home that we're going to put a contract on, then this is going to be about how much your home inspection will cost. So ask that, and so you know that up front before actually going under contract. Because you should get your inspection and all inspections within the first, I'd say like 5 days of going under contract. You want to know what you're getting yourself into and if there are a need for other inspections. So the home inspector may say, oh, there's some roof issue or there's signs of radon in the house. And so maybe you would need to have a roof inspector come out, and you also may need to have a radon test done. If there's a pool, you'll want to have a pool, inspection potentially. So there's quite a few inspections that could take place. And so you want to know those things so that you are mindful of your upfront costs before you get too deep into the transaction. And again, we don't want your earnest money to be at risk because you failed to get an inspection you wanted during the time frame that you had, which in Georgia is called a due diligence period. And then lastly, sometimes your lender wants you to pay an application fee, a loan application fee, which could include your appraisal fee. So you want to know from the lender, do I have to give you money for an application fee up front, or can we put that on our settlement statement and pay that at the closing table? I said lastly, but I have one more. Sometimes your insurance is due up front as well. So you have to have insurance on a home, homeowner's insurance, and you pay typically 1 year up front. And so some insurance companies or some lenders may require that payment is made up front. In other cases, it can be put on the settlement statement and paid at closing. So just wanted to give you all a quick little tidbit about what you can expect to pay up front. So we talked about earnest money. We talked about inspections. So starting with the home inspection, which could lead to others. We talked about potentially a loan application fee, which includes the appraisal cost, and also your homeowner's insurance. So those are some of the potential upfront costs that you can incur. Hope this helps. And always, always, always consult with a realtor. Talk to you later. Have a good day. Bye-bye.